and I know that you have worked with families of victims killed by migrants in the country illegally. Two cases in particular I know are really staying on your heart, involving the torture and rape of two girls. Tell us more about these cases. What do we need to know?
Being a crime victim advocate, I'd like to focus primarily on children's cases because they're the most horrific. They're the most innocent element in our communities. I could not stay quiet when two little girls were tortured, raped, and brutally murdered here in our town. This is not who we are, and we are a community of migrants. But what the Biden and Harris administration did was let everybody in, where people didn't even have to struggle to come across the border. At least now we see them trying to sneak in through different routes. Before, America was wide open to everybody. And it's just so sad that so many people alongside these two little girls had to pay the price here in Houston, all across the nation. And it's just unbelievable that a country can call itself a country without a border. I applaud what Donald Trump is doing because it's what needs to happen. We have always had a culture here in the United States of migrants living in the shadows, and there's a fine line between respect and fear. Now people know they have to come here and they have to respect our laws, whether they're here illegally or legally. They are being careful, and they're not going to so easily take advantage of our citizens and migrants alike.
I believe the two girls you're referring to are 11 and 12-year-old Maria Gonzalez and Jocelyn Nungary. And I know that you've said that criminal migrants are giving all migrants a bad name. Isn't it true that migrants are on the whole less likely to commit crimes in this country than Americans who are born here? I mean, do you believe that the undocumented population is also particularly vulnerable to the TDA gang and criminal migrants taking advantage and victimizing them?
Most people that advocate for everybody to come in here on the Democratic side have never lived a day in Mexico. These people are fleeing from horrible situations. So to allow everybody into this country is replicating the same environments that they're running away from. In Mexico, the numbers of homicides and missing women and girls are truly underreported. However, the numbers that do exist are astonishing. It is a culture where predators thrive. So people come here for a better life, and they are less likely to commit a crime than a U.S. citizen. But when you allow everybody in, and you send a message globally that America is not punishing criminals, you're going to get everybody in here, especially when you create incentives for people to live off of welfare as soon as they cross through the border, food stamps, housing, cell phones. I mean, come on, what type of migrants are we inviting into this country? I cannot remember the last time a little girl was identified and chosen to be killed by a non-migrant or migrant prior to this administration. Migrants have lived in Houston for years, and these type of heinous crimes were not happening because there was a fine line between fear and respect. They knew that there was consequences to actions. So these type of violent crimes were not happening. But these are the consequences of actions. I am grateful for Donald Trump, and guess what? We're just ending up back where we used to be. People used to live in the shadows, and they used to work and contribute to this country and respected laws, whether they wanted to or not, they did.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.